Hey everyone, want to welcome you. My name's CJ Peterson. It's kind of like our version of Hollywood Squares here inside of Facebook. Who's talking? It's the guy waving right here. But first and foremost, want to thank you for clicking on the allow button. As you can see, I've got a bunch of my friends together here, friends and associates, to really explain, what we have in the world of WowWe in terms of communication, because I'm not sure if someone invited you to look at this from how you can use these tools in the world of marketing, making you more effective in your business, or simply enhancing your personal communication, or later, after we talk about the value we're bringing to the marketplace, the enormous income potential. But before I do that, let me just introduce some people here that I brought on. Dagmar Sands, I'm going to just have you wave to everybody over there. Dagmar is in Atlanta, Georgia. You're going to be hearing from her in a second. Dagmar's been full-time in real estate for over 35 years, literally multi-million dollar producer, sold everything from a school in Japan to luxury homes around Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to stay right in Atlanta there, up actually in Cumming, Georgia. Scott with the ball cap. Traded more or less a suit and tie in for the flip-flop sandals. Scott's a 13-year internet marketer. Actually built software from the ground up, understands this from the technology. From there, we're going to hop right down below, hop across the pond to Beth Hewitt. Beth, if you can just wave to everybody. Beth actually works for the UK government, more or less to simplify it, getting people engaged. And she's also a phenomenal blogger, internet individual. Then I'm going to hop right in my backyard. Eric Jacobson. Eric, if you can just wave to everybody. Eric is the self-proclaimed guy who's completely unemployable. Does some amazing local marketing, both offline, online. Then we're going to jump right next to Eric there. You see Sue Price. Sue is coming to us all the way from Australia. Wow, look at how fast that connection was. And here's what you want to know about Sue. Sue was actually the CEO of Rich Dad Poor Dad Australia. She's a CPA, financial planner, understands this wealth building piece. And then right next to me, the guy who looks like he could just be running a Italian mob or something. I don't know, John Gilardi. Well, we'll be hearing from you later, John. John has built organizations in the network marketing world in the several hundreds of thousands. Created sales volumes of over 100 million. Bottom line, the guy knows business offline and online. But what I'm going to do is, Dagmar, I think I have your sound on. If you can just say hi to us, and we'll make sure that's the case.
Hi, my name is Dagmar Sands, and I'm a real estate broker in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been an international real estate broker for many years, and I've learned about WowWe through one of my friends, Eloise Carter, and through Jonathan Gilardi at one of our meetups. And it was really exciting because I was looking for something very unique to use that would differentiate me from other real estate brokers and professionals in my area. And this was just the product because, number one, I think it's much better to send a video than it is just to have an email read. And second of all, I think it's very unique. And I have something going on this year called multiple streams of income. And adding this product to multiple streams of income is very exciting. I belong to International Real Estate Federation called FIAPSI, and I've shared this with multiple organizations saying they too can use this with their members. And we have tested the product across the nation with brokers from all over the country, and it was very exciting to be able to sit in front of them just like you're sitting in front of us right now and view them and talk about the product and share experiences. And instead of having to fly to Denver or Hawaii, I was able to communicate with the brokers from around the country. So I love the product. I hope you love it as much as we do, and try it out. It's really great.
Dagmar, you make such a great point. I mean, when you talk about the price point of being $69.95, $20 a month to have access to the product, and then from a business, it's phenomenal. I want to head right next door to you. Scott, I'm going to have you actually just unmute your line on that end, Scott. Because we've worked together. You're an internet marketer. You see the power.
I really do, and I appreciate what Dagmar's saying, because the first time I saw a video email was actually several years ago, and it really changes the way you look at things. I've been online now for over 13 years. Also have a very long sales career in high-end technical sales and built software from the ground up, so have looked at this from multiple facets. But being an internet marketer, always looking for competitive advantage, and video is that competitive advantage. especially when you can use it in a push scenario, meaning actually send it to someone instead of them having to come get it from you. So, that's a very powerful thing when you can do that. And then the ability to communicate all over the world just like we are now. I mean, yeah, there are a couple of us here in Atlanta, but then we've got people in Minneapolis, all the way to England, all the way to Australia, and we're having a conversation at absolutely, for $20 a month, we can have this conversation, have video email. The other part that, been to the home office, it's a very unique group of people there, some of the best minds in the world developing the technology that we're currently on, but also the technology that's coming. There are some things coming down the pipe that will take advantage of the mobile push that we're going through right now that quite candidly nobody's even seen anything like it yet, and it's very exciting to know that we're headed that way. We own our own data centers. We literally have data centers that are going to be in over 50 locations in countries throughout the world, so extremely powerful. So CJ, I hope that gives a little insight from here, but one other thing is the power of giving away free email. As an internet marketer, the ability to give something away free and then upgrade somebody later, it's extremely powerful. So if you're looking for something that can give you that communication advantage, as well as something you can give away free to your customer base, you found it right here. So my pleasure to be here, and again, just a great place to be. So back to you.
Scott, I'm going to cut you off because we want to keep this short. And I mean, I know you lead these conferences all around the world. But when you talk about the power of free video email, I know Beth, excited Hewitt down there. Beth, is your mic on? Talk to us here for a second.
It is, yeah. Yeah, picking up on what Scott said there, I love the fact that, you can share and give away free video email accounts, which, it's a free tool, but it's also enhancing person's business and, their personal relationships. And I've actually given away 50 free video email accounts, and 10 of those have actually upgraded to premium affiliate. So that just shows the power of the tool itself. Make sure right after you watch this presentation, you actually claim your own free video email account so you can see how it works and how you can also share it with other people. One of the ways that I actually use the video email is I do how-to videos and share that with customers and clients on how to do things like, effective Twitter marketing and how to install things on your blog and things like that. And the benefits that people get when they see the video email and how to do something is really phenomenal. And the really great positive feedback that you get from that. And also being in the UK, being able to build a business internationally, in the US and other places, and being able to build powerful relationships with people because of the video communication and face-to-face, communication benefit that you have. To me, it's really priceless in being able to do that. So that's just my little story of how I use iWowWe, and I'm sure you can see the benefit in that.
Well, you're awesome, Beth. I so appreciate you. I know it's about 9:30 there, and taking time before you tuck in the kids. So coming on, I'm gonna hop right next door here. Literally suburb mine, Eric Jacobson. You've been having some great success, in terms of from a local marketing, the power of this, and then here we are on video conference. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I go to a lot of live networking events, and there's two things that really are critical when you're dealing with these small business owners. And I offer products and services that help small business owners connect with their customers faster, and nothing can help that connection faster than video. I mean, video's the next best thing to being there, with people one-on-one live. And so by using video email and by using video conferencing, even if they have a local business, it's really going to speed up the know, like, and trust process that needs to happen for people to start doing business with you. The other thing I see at these networking events is that there's a lot of people that are displaced. They're forced entrepreneurs, and they're looking for ways to make money. And this product has a phenomenal compensation structure that's significant residual income to it. So that part's exciting on the local front as well. Back to you, Steve.
Yeah. And Jake, we'll talk about that in a shortly here, and how people can use this platform that we're looking at right here with FBA webinars. But just in staying focused in the value of the product, I want to hop down to Australia, one of my near and dear places. I studied down there for 6 months at Sydney Uni. And Sue Price, you're someone who knows something about business. I mean, you ran Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad there in Australia. You know about passive income. Fill us in. I mean, here we are, first of all, on a great connection.
Okay, CJ. Firstly, having run events all around Australia and New Zealand, and having to book venues and then travel around with speakers, and the cost of the venues, the air travel, the speakers get tired. It's really, really exhausting going on those tours. And basically we would do that and then sell into a large event. So I just see this platform as being the platform that you can still hold a live event if that's what they want to do, but the education that they can get out via this platform is just awesome. I think it's a fantastic, just love it, because you can do so much with video. The thing I really love about iWowWe though, I love the technology, but I just love the company. I love how quick they make decisions, because those you may know that Australia has pretty awful internet connection down here, and we're running out of servers in the US, so we have a delay, etc. Bill Starkey, the CEO, got on a call with us, a couple of you guys and a bunch of us in Australia. And when he realized how bad our connection was, he just gave the orders right away to get a data center put into Australia. That just gave me so much confidence to go out there and talk to people, because I know we're going to have a platform that works.
Yeah, and I get chills when you mention that comment, because it is a company where the product and the value come first. And that's what makes our business so good when you look at what's happening. And a person who knows just a little bit, I say that maybe with some sarcasm, a little bit about building big businesses, the smirking guy sitting back there, Mr. John Gilardi. Hey, buddy, how you going?
I'm doing fantastic, CJ. How are you?
I'm awesome. I mean, what's better than having friends around the world that I can hang out with at one time, and I don't have to hop on a flight to Georgia, UK, and Australia.
Well, yeah, Sue is absolutely right. I love to travel, but I don't want to go to Australia on business. I want to go there on vacation. So, network marketing, it's changed a lot over the last 10 years. It's not like it used to be, and some of the things I see with iWowWe, people used to have to be really married to the company that they were with forever, and that's how their uplines and their downlines really wanted people to do that. But now people are seeing the need for multiple streams of income, like in Robert Kiyosaki's books, and then he even did a book specifically on network marketing where he alludes to it. So the multiple streams of income is becoming the norm. Now, what I'm not saying to people is that I'm going to do similar type companies in the same arena. That would really be spinning my wheels. But with the growing need in network marketing to market a person's business, or for that matter, in any type of business, it doesn't have to be network marketing. WowWe is a perfect fit for everyone. Now, a lot of people may have tons of experience, and some may not have much at all. But either way, WowWe's technology, and better yet, their price point, makes it a no-brainer. And what I really like about WowWe is that the current market potential is amazing, but most important is the future market potential, because I like to get ahead of the curves. Now, even me being full-time in network marketing for 20 plus years, and I guess what people say successful, it really would have been difficult in my primary company to, let's say, recruit a Dagmar into my health and wellness company. That just wouldn't be an automatic fit. She might have been a customer, but maybe that's it. I would have to talk her into doing my primary company. It would have been nice, but probably not likely. Now, the industry, I don't take what my people say for it. I say what the internet growth experts say about coming the video communication in the next 2 to 3 years. Here are some of the details which really got me excited about iWowWe. Right now, video communication, and that actually includes YouTube, which is probably one of the biggest companies in the world as far as internet. It still only accounts for 10% of the way we communicate on the internet. And I really don't see YouTube as a communication tool, as more as a fun tool, but it gets out a lot of information. But soon, in the next 3.5 years, all the industry experts who monitor the internet say that the way we're going to communicate on the internet is going to be 90% through video. Okay, what that means is where you see people on Starbucks, okay, and you see people doing things like that, instead of going to a YouTube video, they're going to be sending video emails. It's going to become the norm. It's going to be coming over your TV, your iPad, your iPhone, your Android. Okay, so whether you like it or not, you're going to be using it, because 10 years ago, most people weren't using email except for business people. Now, as a networker, I personally use WowWe's tools daily, and I already see the benefits. But the need for any business, large or small, is just going to become greater extremely, extremely fast. And thanks everyone for being on, and CJ, I'll turn it back to you.
Thanks, man. John, you make some great points. I mean, you know, and there's some people who are watching this who go, I've seen that network marketing, not for me. Great, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. Just take advantage of the tools in whatever level you want, whether we're talking free video email account, you see the value of video conference, the ability to, you know, do some more things with video email, which comes with the $20 a month, or like ourselves, we're natural business people. We see where the trends are going and say, gosh, who doesn't want some additional streams of income? You know, I mean, because all the smart people say that. So, you know, given we're all business people, what I want to do really quickly is actually pull up a PowerPoint. You're going to also see some of the features of our video conferencing platform as a result, just to talk about really quickly how someone can get started if that's something of interest to you and get their business launched. So if I jump to this PowerPoint, it should be loading here. And it's going to push everybody over to the side. And there's so many ways for us to create income, but ultimately I just want to focus on the simple part because, you know, here's our two products. It's quickly expanding, as you heard from Scott Scales, and also the great thing for anyone who knows Scott is he's intimately involved in the company in developing future products. But what's a focus for us is going, okay, cash flow is king. We see that every day in dealing with business. So how can we get someone started in their business quickly and get them immediately into profit? And you see it right here. When a person joins for $69.95, okay, and again, that's a one-time piece right there, $69.95, and let me change my color actually. You yourself are going to make $25 personally. So simply introduce 3 people. You're already in positive cash flow, and then you can take advantage of all the back-end residual income that comes as we're building out an organization. Now, whether we're building out an organization in like kind of a real estate agent, shifting from real estate agent to being a real estate broker, from a salesperson to being a sales manager, being able to create that leveraged residual income. So what, you know, we don't want to go into that because what you're going to find with our team, with individuals like Scott, you know, everybody that you see on screen, we have all that training built out for you. All you need to do is make a decision. Does this make sense? For most people it does, and then simply send the invite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the desktop share here within our platform and just simply illustrate the sign up process that you're going to go through. And what's going to happen is you're going to access that by just clicking the yellow button that's down below here that says get instant access. And the nice thing with the Epi webinars is once it's set up is that will take you right to the individual's affiliate site that introduced you, so that way you're set up accordingly. And I'm just waiting for my desktop share to pop up here in 1 second, and I will show you what that page actually looks like. So we should have desktop share. Jake, if you can just let me know when that comes up on your end, because I'm not running dual monitor. So when you click that yellow instant access button, this is what's going to come up. You're going to be taken right to the WowWe video email, and then all you're simply going to do is you're going to click this button right here, the free trial version. It's going to take you right to the sign up page, and I'm just going to show you by logging in as a test account the actions to create your account. So obviously you'll put in your information, not test account. Your password will get to be at least 6 characters. Your drop down menu of the country says so literally wherever a Visa card is accepted is where we can build WowWe. So if you ever want to travel and be able to write it off or create friends around the world, here's a perfect way to do it. But then we click sign up and we come to the second page, and then you select your custom options. So you simply put a check in the video conferencing, which as you can see it's showing us 50. That is soon moving up to 100 participants, but still keeping the same price, which is pretty cool. And then we come all the way down to the bottom and we click next, and that's going to take us to this confirmation page. Now, what's important on this page as you look at it is just to make sure that the name that you see right here and the email is the person who introduced you to WowWe, so they get the proper credit. If that's correct, you simply click the next button, taken to the payment information, and as you can see, very simple, $69.95. That takes care of your complete first month, and then $20 a month thereafter. So literally in business for $70. And once you go through filling in your information, credit card type, Visa, MasterCard, all you'll simply do is click purchase. You'll get your WowWe account set up. There's great trainings from the company in terms of how to use these tools, as well as through our iWowWe Top Team. So the next step after you get your WowWe account set up is then we come over to iWowWe Top Team. And we've put this together. This is exclusive to our team. So this FB Webinars presentation you're seeing, exclusive to the top team. So what you're going to do is, if you want to know who we are, why we put this together, you can watch this video. But otherwise, you click the sign up now button and you fill in this information here. Your username is going to be something you create. First name, last name, email, phone, city, etc. And then if you want to put in your Skype, your Facebook information, you can. The importance with the WowWe display name is because we're creating replicated sites as well for you on our end. And by the way, we put these tools and systems together completely free of charge for you to take advantage of. Now, once you get your WowWe account set up, you'll be approved by us because, again, it's exclusive to our team. And then right in the back office of our top team, you'll be able to see the tutorial and the training and the link to be able to set up your FB webinars. Because like we talked about, within 10 minutes, you're going to be able to have that up and running. Like it, push it off to friends, anybody who can watch this presentation, see the immediate value, make a decision. Free video email account, simply use the product, or use the product and make some additional income. It's really that simple. Now, and then just so you know, the FB webinars will be $9.95 or $10 a month, $9.95, $9.99, something like that. $10 a month, which goes directly to them. But we saw the power of the tool. We said, hey, we need to bring this to our community, and that's why we're using it. So let me stop the sharing. Let me come back to the presentation here. There's just one final piece that I'm going to pop up in our presentation. So we're going to move everybody over to the side. So just because I went through that kind of quickly, if you're wondering, there's your 4 action steps. So sign up at iWowWe.com. You'll do that by simply clicking the yellow Get Instant Access below. Then you're going to, after that, set up your account at the iWowWe Top Team. And then from there, access the presentation, start using the products, experiencing it, send a happy birthday message, happy anniversary, hey, how are you, video conference, send out some intros,